All right, what's going on, everybody? Um, it's David making this video and MIA. I'm just doing a quick video. I want to go over some things that we had discussed, and went over on the Facebook page for the class trip. Um, since the inception of this page, we've got a lot of discussions, a lot of comments, feedback, which is good, a lot of healthy criticism. Um, so we need to keep that momentum going forward. I mean, we're a year and a half in the making to our 10-year class reunion. I mean, it is 10 years have gone by really fast. Um, so some of the things that I want to go over is, from the consensus that we've gotten from the website, from the Facebook page rather, is that everybody is in favor of doing a cruise. So, um, we need to get the ball rolling on that. I think that that'll be a good idea. We can do a lot of things, within one area instead of just putting on one event. So I think that's going to go well. However, I do think that we need to look at, some alternatives just in case this cruise ship thing does not pan out. We need to look at some other options. I know that there was one post on there talking about doing something at Oak Mountain, which I think will be good, and we need to look at putting that as a contingency plan. Um, so as far as the cruise is concerned, uh, we need to look at utilizing the resources that we have within our class group, and utilizing those to the maximum. Meaning that the resources that we have, as far as the expertise that everybody have bringing to the table. I know Adrian said that she had experience, as a travel agent, and so did Kevin. So, things like that. We need to make sure that we utilize the internal resources that we have and minimize the external resources as far as hiring somebody to do certain things. Um, as far as the cruise, there are some concerns that I posed that I'm still thinking about, and the number one concern is the passport issue. I do not want, come 2012, whatever time frame that we go, that somebody's not able to go because they don't have a passport. Do not have a passport. You need to work on that today. You need to work on it today for two reasons. One, you already have it; it'd be out the way. That would not be a concern of yours. Two, the price of the passport is not going to go down. So for all you procrastinators out there, um, time is going to cost you. I think they're like a little bit over $100 now, somewhere close to it, plus shipping and all that stuff. So, um, you, the sooner the better. The sooner the better. So make sure you get that done. Other thing we need to look at is location. Location, where we want to leave from. I know Adrian brought up Orlando was, a port where ships depart from. Um, Mobile is another location. It looks like they have a lot of the older cruise liners there, so that might be something to consider if we want to look at Mobile as a location. Again, like I said, I'm here in Miami, Fort Lauderdale. There are a lot of ships that depart from here. I fly out of Fort Lauderdale a lot, so I know like some of the airline tickets are cheap coming out of Fort Lauderdale. So um, it might want to be something that we want to look at. So the time frame was another thing. Um, I guess I totally misinterpreted what Siobhan and Adrian were talking about as far as time frame. Um, I think Adrian's concept was that we shouldn't do it around a holiday weekend due to the low turnout that was presented during the alumni picnic, and probably people have other things they're doing. I know Siobhan brought up that the summertime would be a good idea. Um, I'm open. I think everybody's open to suggestions. I think we just need to figure out a good time for everybody. My take on it is that holidays, people do have time off from work. So people who might not have leave days or time they can take off or whatever, it would not be a big issue because they do have a window there. So, you know, I would be in favor of a holiday weekend. Um, the other concerns I have um, is the unknowns. So the unknowns, things that we don't know about, things that we might run into that has not been presented yet, and that's where the experiences and the expertise come from people within the class group. So like Adrian, if you got you have experience in the travel industry, and Kevin, and um, any issues that you might think that we have not thought about or it has not been talked about, please bring those to the forefront so we can be aware of those issues. All right, fundraisers. I know Bunkers presented, idea of doing fundraisers. I also had some conversation with Marcus about doing some fundraisers, some good ideas. Um, so I think that's something we need to look at, and I think that we need to have a committee together, just especially for fundraisers. I know Marcus presented some ideas as far as throwing parties and stuff like that, and that would be a good way to bankroll a lot of money. I know Marcus mentioned about doing fish fries and local centralized things like that, car washes and stuff. So I think those are all good ideas. We need to look at that. We need to bring those out and see about doing that, so we can defray some of the costs as far as the cruise is concerned. All right. The contingencies. Oak Mountain, like I said, like I mentioned before, we had talked about Oak Mountain. I also had some conversation with Dominique, stating that she was an event planner. So I think one of the things that we need to look at as far as the contingency plan is, getting that together. What would be the cost factor in that? What activities we want to have there, and all that. And like I said to Dominique, that's something that we need to look into and bring that out as well. Um, One of the other things I was looking at is that if anybody got some old pictures, videos, and stuff that you pull those out of your closet and forward those. I would like to create like a collage of pictures, videos from back then when we were in school and stuff like that. I think that would be a good thing that we could pass out um, during the event, and get some look at timeline from back then to now, and I think that would be really good as far as something that we can take home and like T-shirts and stuff like that. Looking at some things like that. So that's something to consider as well. Also, I think that we need to people need to put out what is their maximum willingness to pay. Uh, say, well, if the trip costs over $500, I'm not going to be able to do it. I think we need to look at that too. So we don't go out and say, well, we're going to get on this cruise for $1,900 and everybody can't go. So, just put out there, hey, if this thing goes above a certain price point, I'm not going to be able to participate. So we know what price range to stay within. All right. And with that, that's going to conclude this video. I'm going to try to do some periodic ones, to do some updates. I know that that we're looking at doing a committee. Um, I'm not, centrally located in Birmingham or Fairfield, so I would not, be able to meet physical meetings. But I can. We got other avenues, other alternatives. I mean, we got the internet, got the telephone, or whatever. But we need to go ahead and get that going. Get that together so we can get the ball rolling on this. And so I look forward to everybody else's comments. I mean, I'm getting excited about the trip. Like I said, we got a year and a half, so let's get this thing going. All right, see y'all later.